at a hospital there.
One of the people came out just a short while ago, read out a list of the names of the wounded who are here. Others have come to donate blood. Some are bringing food, tea, things like blankets.
I'm Michael Toscano. President Obama still on the West Coast after visiting families of victims of the community college shooting massacre in Oregon, today telling a San Francisco audience,
"We know we've got to do something to prevent the kind of gun massacre that we see with growing frequency in this country. It's not normal. This is not how it has to be. This is a choice that we are making."
Gun safety expected to be an issue in this week's Democratic presidential debate on CNN, with Senator Bernie Sanders on defense with a sometimes anti-gun control voting record.
It was interesting last night in Tucson to hear Sanders really deviate from his stump speech and devote a significant amount of time talking about his own evolution on gun control. You know, this is one issue where Hillary Clinton actually runs to the left of him. He's much more moderate.
Sunil Sirfati on the campaign trail with Sanders today. In top 25 college football action in the third quarter, Ohio State leading Maryland 28-21, Baylor leading Kansas 66-7. I'm Michael Toscano.
Call Quicken Loans now at 800-QUICKEN to see if you qualify for the government's Home Affordable Refinance Program, or HARP. And for 5 years in a row now, J.D. Power has ranked Quicken Loans highest in the nation in customer satisfaction. And for the second year in a row, they've also ranked us highest in mortgage servicing. Call 800-QUICKEN or visit QuickenLoans.com.
Visit jdpower.com for award information. Call for cost information and conditions. Equal housing lender. Licensed in all 50 states. NMLSConsumerAccess.org. Number 3030.
Welcome to Staples.
Hi, Staples guy. My office computers are running really slow. Do you?
Staples has the latest Windows 10 devices. They're lightning fast.
But I want...
A great deal. With Staples Price Match Guarantee, you'll always get the lowest price.
Wow, and do you have plans?
No, actually, I'm free.
I meant tech service plans.
Yes, we do. And I'm still free.
With Staples Price Match Guarantee, you'll get more tech for less. Staples. Make more happen.
Price match valid at checkout for items from retailers operating online in retail stores or products sold and shipped by Amazon. See store or staples.com for details.
Arg, matey. When it's time for lunch, when it's time for dinner, when the show's over, when the day's over, when it's time to chill, where do we go? Over to Naughty Nancy's Food Shack and Crow's Nest Pub. It's literally in our backyard, right in back of the WTAN studios at 700 Eldridge Street, just north of downtown Clearwater. Just look for the broadcast tower. Nancy's food and atmosphere get rave reviews. The laid-back patio is a great place to hang out, dine, and listen to live music at night. And Nancy's one of the friendliest proprietors in town. And now, Nancy is serving Sunday Jazz Brunch from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Brunch served with Eggs Benedict, crepes, waffles, lox and bagels, shrimp, oysters, and a build-your-own omelet. That's all at Naughty Nancy's Food Shack and Crow's Nest Pub, 700 Eldridge Street in Clearwater. That's right where Eldridge crosses the Pinellas Trail between Myrtle and Fort Harrison. Call 446-3717. 446-3717. You're listening to the Tan Talk Radio Network.
This is why you should listen to the Sports Web on Saturday afternoons from 4 to 5, because it's a fan show.
I love your show, man. I wish you guys could get more time on the air, man, because this is what Tampa needs, is a real bona fide sports talk show that doesn't cut any corners.
The Sports Web on Saturday afternoons from 4 to 5 on WTAN 1340 AM. Let your voice be heard.
Imus in the morning.
We continue here on the Imus in the morning program, dealing with a developing situation this morning. The I-Man has gone to the bathroom, and he will be making his return, we think, here in just a moment. Let's go live to our bathroom cab.
No. What did you say when I was away?
You're in the bathroom. That's all.
What we're doing to provide people with all these details?
I think people are interested. You know, people that are longtime listeners might be worried. They hear my voice when we come back from break. You never know what might have happened.
Maybe I died, right?
Exactly, right. Yeah. So just try to reassure the audience.
What's so funny, Lou?
Imagine somebody opening that bathroom door and finding you just dead in there. Oh, my God.
All Elvised out. You bastards. One of these days, I will die. Then what are you going to do?
That would be tragic.
Son of a... Look for a job. Look for a job? Is that what you said?
What else? File for unemployment.
Catch Imus in the morning, right here
weird.
on the stations of the Tan Talk
no
Network.
Paper in here at all. What is too much espresso.
Have you been struggling with family conflict, depression, or trauma? Has something been keeping you up at night, causing excessive stress and worry? Tune in to Moments of Clarity every Wednesday night at 8. After over 10 years as a psychotherapist, I realize how important it is to take the stigma out of seeking professional help. So tune in Wednesday nights at 8 p.m. The call to me can be a great first step. It may just be exactly what you need to hear.
entertaining and informative radio for the Sunshine State.
And welcome to Hollywood Connections. I'm Dawn Reese, your host. I'm here with Yevon, my beautiful co-host. How are you?
I'm doing good.
Good. You look beautiful today as ever.
Thank you. So do you.
Oh, thank you. I'm wearing my hat. I think I have a signature. Now, I was on eBay last night buying different hats for like $1 or like $5 on the bids. So I'm going to have different colored hats.
Oh, good.
Anyways, we have a special VIP guest on the line. Let's just go right to our caller. Bill Kelly is on the line.
Yes, how you doing?
Hi. Thank you for taking your time out of your busy schedule. And we had met through a mutual friend in Nashville. And, Bill, I love all of your songs. I asked everyone to vote to see what we're going to play. And I think Shoot Me at the Jukebox is one of my favorites. So tell me a little bit about what you're doing now these days.
Well, as of Monday, I'll be in the studio setting a new album on Monday. So we're excited to get that done, and we've got some good music lined up. So we're excited to get that out and get that out to the fans. So we're excited about that.
Now, are you going on tour someplace soon, or tell us, what your agenda is for this next year?
We're always playing. I'm en route tonight. We're playing in Oklahoma, and pretty good little venue there in Oklahoma, near Oklahoma City, the Brick House Saloon. So it's a nice venue. Festivals next weekend. We're booked up for a little ways.
When you coming this way?
Yeah.
When you coming to Tampa?
Florida. I've had a ton of people ask me to come to Florida. Now they're want me to come to California too, and I am planning a trip going that direction.
Ooh.
So not putting off Florida. I mean, okay. I'd love to visit the beaches. In fact, one of the songs on the album is Sarasota, and that is about Florida there a little bit. So.
Okay, well, we'll have to get someone to help book you over this end. Now, are you doing all your bookings yourself now these days?
Well, I've got a couple of agents and a couple of people that are promoting that are helping with the booking as well. So it's always a trick, getting bookings and staying busy. So
right.
You pull from all your avenues.
Well, I had met you in Denver when you came over to that special event for Stewart with all that entertainment. Remember that?
Yes, I do.
I know my first interview with you. And can you give everyone your website so they can go to that and your Facebook?
Yeah, it's it's just www.billykband.com, and that's where you can just go to our website. We got our calendar there, and we'll keep everybody up to date. And it's Billy K Band on Facebook.
Right now,
so you check us out there. So,
have you opened for anyone lately, or are you looking to open for somebody? Maybe we can help you with that.
We're always looking, to expand and getting our music out to the fans as best we can. We're, we're a working band. I got some great musicians behind me, and they're, just phenomenal talent. And we're always trying to get the music out in front of people in every way you can. So yeah.
Okay.
So we're open to anything. But we have. I've been on stage with The Great Divide. I've been on stage with Ricochet. Been on stage with some great bands. Some phenomenal bands. Whether it be doing some. We've had a tornado come through Oklahoma. In the last few years, and we did a big benefit. And Great Divide was there. Ricochet was there, and a bunch of others. So
nice.
I was part of that deal. So yeah.
Nice. Well, we've got a lot of people in the record industry as well listening to this show and watching us on the net. So who knows who's going to discover you for the next level? But let's go to Billy Kelly, Bill Kelly, his music, and I want to thank you for calling in. And I'll put your video as well as his music up after the show.
Great.
Awesome. Thank you, Bill Kelly, for calling in. And listen to this music. We're going to play a little bit of it because I love it. I love it. Love it.
If I don't get that girl to dance, if I don't get that girl, if I don't get that girl to dance, oh, come on, baby. Yeah, move it left, move it right. Yeah.
That was Bill Kelly. There's more of his music. You download it to iTunes and so forth. So you want to introduce our next guest, Yevon?
Oh, is he here?
No, he's on the phone.
Yes, I'm here. I'm in here on the phone. Marty, hello?
Hi there.
Yes, I'm going to introduce you. Marty is the founder. His name is Marty Jean Lewis, the founder and CEO of My Christian Films and the Christian Film Festival and Legend Media Productions. He is an extremely talented producer and visionary. He has produced over 500 TV shows, short films, documentaries, and they have been viewed all over the world. He always says, if I can make a positive effect in just one person, then my job is done. Mr. Marty Jean Lewis, welcome to Hollywood Connections.
Hey, do we have a hand clap over there, like a woohoo? Let's get a big intro, like we have a huge studio listening to us all over the world. I know, my producer's going to do that. Woo! Yeah. That's for you, Marty.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Well, thank you for calling in on your busy schedule. And I want to thank you for always inviting us to your film festivals. You know, we had Nicholas Wolf, one of our top reporters there last year, as I remember, and Stephen Baldwin. You have many other film directors. Tell us about your Christian film event that you put on.
Well, it's an annual event. It's a relatively new film festival. We're going on our 4th year, but it's been growing like crazy. This year, we had some amazing people. We had Stephen Baldwin. We had Ernie Hudson. You may remember him from Ghostbusters.
Wow.
And we had about 1,200 filmmakers that came through. I think it was absolutely incredible.
Oh, fabulous. Now, you're going to do it again this year. What month are you putting that on?
And where?
It's next year. 2016. It's in April. We always have it in April just to keep it consistent. It's going to be held at the B Resort and Spa in the downtown Disney area.
Okay, what about film directors that they can start sending their documentaries to you? Can you tell us about that real quick?
Absolutely. I mean, we've already received close to 200 films, documentaries, and short films, music videos. So, yes, anybody with music video, short film, feature film, documentary, and even your script. So we do have a category for script, even if you're not, your film is not done yet. So a lot of people ask me, what's the point of sending my script? It gives credibility, especially if you win, especially if you're looking for funding. You could say, hey, I have an award-winning script.
Yes.
Fabulous, because I had a lot of people that say, I have a script or a screenplay, can you help me? We had a Christian singer on from Los Angeles that's fabulous, and she doesn't know how to even get her, music for scores for films. Now, do you take that as well?
Not this year. We don't have a category for that this year, but perhaps next year we will have that.
Fabulous. Okay. And then also, too, is, I see that you're doing your own documentary on something with autism coming up. I was reading. Was that you?
Yes.
I'm quick. I'm very quick.
I see. I posted that yesterday. Actually.
I know.
Yeah, so
that's wonderful.
Congratulations on that.
Yes.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. It's a really big deal. We're going to be doing actually a film on autism. It's going to be in Austin, Texas, and we're still in the very early stages.
I know. I just want to introduce and just congratulate you.
I really want to say something because I work with autism children. And young adults. I've done this for quite a few years, and that would be something marvelous because a lot of people don't know. Well, most people don't know too much about it.
Right, and she would be a good part of that for you. That's why I brought it up.
Yes.
Oh, excellent. Yeah.
I know.
You know how to reach me.
I do. Now, how can someone reach you, your website? And Marty, I would like to do more of a documentary on you and have you call back again next week and kind of how did you get started in this business and some great advice. We'll keep them all hinting how you started. But in the meantime, where can they get in touch with you?
Do you want me to answer how I got started, or how
Well, we're gonna keep that as a secret next week. We're gonna make them call back in and listen. We have 4 million, I heard, listeners around the world, as well as live internet and podcasts afterwards. There we go. Yeah. So your website for now.
Okay. For now, best way to get in touch with me, my email is marty@24flicks.com. So we do have another website, 24flicks, which is entertainment and news.
That's right. Now, that's airing where?
24 Flicks, it does multiple things. Besides bringing out news, we do have quite a lot of content in there, so documentaries, short films, TV shows, and so on.
I know we had talked about that before, and I know Nicholas is helping you host this young, superstar. He was just at Sunscreen Film Festival interviewing, and he's only, I think, he's a teenager, and he's done so much just getting out there for his career, and we just applaud him. And I look forward to meeting you in person, myself, in Orlando very soon. But anytime you're on this end of town, I would love to have you in the studio with us in Clearwater.
Absolutely.
Really?
Absolutely. I love Clearwater.
Well, let's get it started where you can come down and we can do more of a documentary on you inside the studio. How's that?
Sure.
Awesome. Okay, Marty, we're going to get you back. I'm going to let them all kind of go, oh, no, we want to hear part 2. But part 2 with you is going to be next week. How's that?
Sure, we can do that.
All right, thank you for calling in. God bless, and I'll get back to you after the show.
Thank you. God
Thanks,
bless.
Marty.
Bye.
He's a fabulous man. He does so much for the community.
I'm excited about the autism because a lot of people do not know about it.
I know. So if he's doing the documentary, that would be a good connection.
Excellent.
Hollywood Connections. And we have another caller on the line. Thank you for being patient. Miss Ellen Jacoby is on the line. Yay. I like that. Ellen, that's for you. Are you there? Is she there? Okay. We have Peter, our fabulous producer, in the back there. He's actually have a sports show after this. And Ellen, are you there?
Maybe she got disconnected.
Okay.
Yeah, I think she's disconnected.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
call back later.
Okay.
Or call back.
Yeah,
2
she'll
minutes.
call back in a few minutes. She's a fabulous, amazing casting director in Miami that is rocking Miami with the TV and film industry, and we're going to have her call back shortly in just a second.
Okay.
So also, too, is on the show today, we have some Shy Figaro's calling in, top designer to the stars and major artist. We have, who else do we have calling in today? Yvonne, we have on our list, we're looking here today. I think that's her, somebody calling back right now. And, we have a special in-the-house guest as well coming in at 3:30. We're going to surprise you with her singing. And we also have Ellen back on the phone.
Yes, she is.
Hi, Miss Jacoby. Okay, we're going to play that applause for you. Here we go. That's Ellen. Okay, Ellen, welcome. I know, that's just for you. Well,
thank you.
Now, Ellen Jacoby has been around the film and talent industry for a long time. You rock Miami. EllenJacobyCasting.com. Ellen, tell everybody what you do.
I'm a casting director for film, TV, commercial, and I pretty much work all over the state in the Bahamas.
Oh, now in the Bahamas. Woohoo. I know. I used to fly in there. I miss Freeport.
I used to go there.
We got to go back there.
Yes.
And Ellen, what other shows have you worked on? Can you kind of give a little bio? I know it's like a Santa's list of Christmas. You've done so much.
Goodness. Well, way back, I started with Serious Romantic Advice, and I did the movie The Birdcage, Dubai, the Detective. Recently, I did the movie Entourage. The TV series Power. I did the TV series Burn Notice for several years.
That's right.
There's something about Mary. I don't even know.
Oh, I know. Those are fabulous shows. And then, Ellen, how did you start in the business when you decided to be a casting director? You said, ooh, this is my calling.
There was no natural segue in my life. I got a college degree in education. I was very, very young. And I liked to gamble. My parents said that's all I learned. And I was an entertainer. And I fell off the stage one night and became paralyzed from the waist down. Long story short, I took up the game of backgammon. I became an international champion. And my parents were saying, what is this jet setting all over the world? Get your feet on the ground.
Wow.
And a friend of mine said, well, you know the entertainment industry. Why not become a casting director? It was just kind of that simple.
Okay. And then, are you working on some new things this next year here? I mean, do you have, what's on your agenda?
Not too much in Florida. You know, Florida didn't get filming incentives for the second year in a row, and it's really killed our film community as so many of our infrastructure and talent are moving to Georgia.
Right.
It's really sad because if there were no incentives around and we were on a level playing field, we would be number 3, New York, California, and Florida. So we have so much to give, and it's really sad because this is where people would rather. We just lost 2 movies to Georgia that were going to be in Tampa, Ybor City. They're building the set in Georgia.
Right. Now, are you teaching any workshops, or how can someone get in touch with you? And we have a lot of people that are new in the business also that listen to this, and, you know, they want to go, how do I get with Ellen Jacoby? Can you tell them the right ways to get connected to you?
Well, basically, as a casting director, I get hired by a studio, 20th
Right.
Century or Warner Brothers, and I get a script, I break down the script, and I put out the call for all the different roles to all the different talent agents. To get to me, you have to have a talent agent. And Florida says that you must have a Florida talent agency license, not only a business license. I know years ago we fought very hard to get talent agency laws in place. And that makes sure that the agent is reputable, doesn't charge you in the state of Florida. It costs you nothing to be with a talent agent. They only get a commission on the paid work that they get you. Unfortunately, we can't please everybody. So we estimate there's probably about 500-600 non-licensed agents out there.
Mm-hmm.
But you do your homework. With the internet now, you can look up anything.
Right.
And check it out.
How about this?
Check out the reputations.
Okay, how about this, Ellen? I have a fabulous producer here, and he's in the sports world, and I have a question for Peter. Peter, you were asking me today if I knew of any good sport agents. Ellen, do you work with sport agents as well?
Not all that often.
Okay.
There is one sports book that's down here, but when I need a really big sports figure, I have to deal with Los Angeles or New York.
Okay, I gotcha.
I've used Dan Marino in a couple of movies, but I dealt with his people directly.
I gotcha. Okay. And then any advice to anyone else, from the heart from you, what it takes to make it? A lot of people think it's overnight success, drive through McDonald's, and that's not happening. Like when I interviewed Joe Jackson, Michael's dad, and he said, Dawn, get out there, be known, and strike with all your might. And the training. Can you talk about the training, how important that is?
As it is in every profession, you have to train.
That's
Acting
true.
is no different than being a doctor. You have to study your craft.
That's true.
And yeah, absolutely. And you have to know that you're in a business where there are more actors than there are roles available. So you have to be that much better.
Yes.
So you really have to treat it as a business and be able to portray the different roles. And that means you have to be able to stretch and take it all in.
You have to put in the work.
Yeah. Exactly.
Right.
I think how great it is. You can be anybody you want to be, and you don't have to pay the price for being that person, know?
Right. Well, here's an example. Yvonne, my beautiful co-host here, she raised Al Sharpton back in the days. We have a story on that. But she's an actress herself, and she's 80. She does not look her age at all. She's gorgeous. And, and she is background is theater. How can you give advice to Yvonne as well about the business and getting connected to find an agent or do some extra work? You've done a lot of extra work, I think, too, as well.
Oh, I've hired about 300,000 extras in Florida.
I know. Yeah. So, what would somebody do if they want to get on your roster for casting? It's not like LA. Like Central Casting up there is totally different.
Right. Than
here.
Totally different.
Well, she said number one, you have to have a talent agent. Right?
Yeah, and I really prefer the union agents. Union which is SAG-AFTRA. The union agents will take non-union people, especially if they have a theater background.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if
you have an acting background and you're willing to work, agents are happy to put you to work.
Right. Now, if they don't have an agent and they're, they just want to do extra work, now, do they have to still have an agent to get to you for extras?
Yes.
Okay. That's good because people don't know. That's good. I gotcha.
That's good to know. Yes, it is.
Yeah. Any other last words, that you might have, Mr. Jacoby, about the business or anything from the heart that you might be doing or want people to get in touch with you for anything in the future?
I'm teaching. I'm doing part-time teaching.
Oh, nice.
And at the New York Film Academy. And I found some great students there. I think that's what you have to do. To catch the eye of somebody, you have to have a positive feeling. You have to be really positive and think positive, get rid of all negativity, leave the outside world behind, and study. Hone in on your craft. Know the business not only from in front of the camera as an actor, but learn the business, because even if you go on set as an extra one day and everybody likes you, that's how you move up.
That's true.
People want to have you on the set, and you never know who's on the set today that might be the future Spielberg of tomorrow.
That's true. And then is your class, are they ongoing classes for you, or how do they get in touch with you for that? And what ages?
They would, they could go to my website to reach me, and you can also get in touch with the New York Film Academy, which I'm teaching at South Beach. They do have branches all over the world, but I'm teaching at the South Beach branch.
Okay, very nice. Okay, well.
And one other good thing, last little hint, if you're serious about the business, you should sign up for free newsletters. Network and get newsletters. Every area has its own film commission, and all of the newsletters are free. So keeping informed is great, especially when you can do it without it costing you anything.
Oh, for sure. Okay. You know, with my reporters from all over, I'm in the film festival circuit, and I tell people go in and volunteer and network, and that's a big part of it. What do you think about that also?
I also recommend that. I say you've got to network as much as you can. If there's an event that you can't afford, volunteer. That makes everybody smile. Yes. And they won't forget you. It's always a positive thing.
Okay. Any other last questions, Yevon, for the casting director?
No, but I thank her for all the good information. It was very, very, very good.
All right, Peter, back there. Do you have a question for Ellen Jacoby, casting director in Miami? Anything that, do you ever hire sports announcers at all? Because he's
you never know. As a matter of fact, I just did a short film on autism. You were talking about that.
We
do all different kinds of projects. So you never know what we're asked for. Sometimes we have to use announcers. You know, they do the announcing the best. So if we're in a movie and we need an announcer, I just did a movie where I needed a reporter. The people that have done real reporting are the best at it.
Oh, yeah. I agree. Peter, give her your best reporting voice. Sports.
Bring your passion, bring your excitement. Just don't bring any nonsense on Saturday afternoons to Sports Web on WTAN 1340 AM.
There you go, Ellen.
Okay.
I like that. I'll be there.
I know. So we want to thank you so much. Anytime you have something going on, we want to do the casting minute and update people, to get them connected. And any other advice, you're welcome anytime to call in. Just let me know, and I'd love to have you back.
Okay, great. I'd love to, John. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. And I'm a reporter for the next time, but I'm in Clearwater Beach, so keep us posted what you have going on in Clearwater and Orlando.
Okay, I will. And Tampa.
I was going to say Tampa. Definitely.
Sounds good, Ellen. And then we'll send you the podcast afterwards with the video. Thank you so much for calling. Have a very blessed day today. Thank you.
And you have a blessed day too, Dawn.
Awesome.
Thank you.
I got to tell you, it's great to network and meet these people out there that can help you in the business. And I learned this back in the days when I was the late James Brown's entertainment reporter.
Yes.
I know.
You never forget that James Brown story. You never forget that.
I know. We have pal Joey in the house. We're going to let's play New York, New York. We're going to come back and find out where my guests are. They're supposed to be in-house today.
Okay.
Where are you?
Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. I want to be a part of it. New York, New York. These vagabond shoes are longing to stray right through the very heart of it. New York, that never sleeps.
Again, I want to go to a steakhouse and
was
have
that
prime
guy?
rib. That's you, this famous, fabulous pal Joey
That's
to my
my
left.
favorite singer, Pal Joey.
I know. And, Marty, I know, is listening. We got to get you to his film festival in Orlando. We also have a Sunscreen Film Festival I sent your
Yes.
video over to as well. And we're really excited. And so what do you think of my show, pal Joey?
Oh, I love it. I always love to come here.
Oh, good. What has been the best person that you have met throughout this whole thing? And I know Benny Luck.
My man out there.
Tell us what he has done for you in your life.
It's giving me a little bit of confidence.
Oh, a lot of confidence. Yeah. So where do they book you for TV, film, and all this great connections that are calling in my show?
I'm camera shy.
Yeah. Well, you had Ellen Jacoby just on, major casting director for TV and film.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yes, and yes, you're out there, I know, networking with Benny. And then we had Marty. He runs the big Christian Film Festival that we're going to get singers in. He just called in. We're going to surprise everybody next week with his background, how he started.
Well, hopefully I can get these lyrics to this song done. This new song. So
You still
Nice.
working on it?
yeah, I'm still working on it. I'm kind of never satisfied. So I'm trying to get it perfect.
It'll be perfect.
Well, we want to thank you so much. And then we're going to come back. We're going to change guests right now because we have Michael Givens, his wife. Nicole is on the line to update us with some exciting things. I know you have a question about the workshop coming up. We have a beautiful lady that's in the house. We'll tell you who they are in just a second. Very excited to have them here. And Pal Joey, thank you.
Thank you so much, Pal
Anytime.
Joey.
Thank you.
Anytime. I want to go to New York. I do.
That's
Now come on over, and we're going to introduce our next guest. Let's get Nicole on the line.
Hi there.
Hi, Nicole. Thank you. Okay, I've been just breaking about you. Oh, that was a squeaky door. That was a spooky squeaky door. Are we getting ready for Halloween? I'm not sure. But Nicole, in just a second, I just want to introduce everyone.
Hello, my name is Maya Sienna, and I'm very happy to be here today.
I know. This is what I tried to tell you. I did like 4 nights. Thank you. That's for you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
I did this in West Palm 4 nights a week. That's all I did. And we have another major VIP guest on the phone. Her husband's Michael Givens. You saw the video, I think.
Oh, wow.
So I want you Nicole, before we start, would you like to ask his wife anything about the business and show business and who you are?
My name is Maya Sienna. I am a singer, songwriter, dancer, and actress. And I would love to ask you, how long your husband has been in the business and kind of like his journey, and, all of the, like what he's done that really has helped him go forward in the business.
Oh my goodness, what a question!
I know, it's a big one.
It's a great question, but it would probably take us more time than we have on the air today. So I will let him save that for you if you come to the workshop and meet him. But Michael has been in this business, oh my goodness, almost 40 years, and he doesn't really look like it. I don't think so, but he has really, really, really been pushing it since his very early 20s when he moved from a very small town in South Carolina, packed up his VW, and just got his ferret and took a risk and went out to California and just started going to college there at Brooks Institute and became a fabulous director of photography. And then a famous director, Ridley Scott, that he worked with for many years, offered him up a directorial job and said that he thought that Michael could do it, and that's when Michael changed hats from that to directing. So he's been doing that for as long as I've known him, and that's 25 years.
Wow,
so,
awesome.
Yeah, so he's been really, really, really busy with that. But it's a struggle every day, but it's the payoff that's the wonderful thing about it.
Now, he did the Celestine Prophecy, is that right? And can you tell us some of the films that he did?
Yeah, he did the Celestine Prophecy, which was a huge book in the 80s and 90s that just had, oh my gosh, millions and millions of people that read it. And then he also did Coyote Ugly. He's done a fun movie.
I just watched that the other night, working out on my gazelle.
Really? There you go.
That's amazing.
He worked on that, as photographer. Yep. He was a director of photography on that. And then he did a fun movie that maybe you might know of. It was called Opposite Day, and that was a movie with Pauly Shore, Ariel Winter, which is a star on Modern Family.
Oh, yes.
She was just 8 years old. She was a young girl, but that kind of launched her career with doing this movie. So that was kind of a fun movie for him to do. And then he just goes out and about and directs movies. You know, he's done a couple Christmas movies. I think he just did the third one. That's been, you know, there's this kind of sequel that keeps going on. And now he's possibly going out to Kentucky to shoot a movie with John Boyd at the end of the month in October. So yeah, so he's busy.
Yes.
And on top of running this acting school, which is growing leaps and bounds, it's keeping him on his toes for sure.
Right, and I want to thank you both for working with me on this and having Glory Studios work with us.
Yes.
The workshop, we're going to have an adult workshop and a teen and kids workshop. Can you explain that?
But is that going to be in November?
Yes, we are looking at the dates of November 14th through the 21st, and we'll start out on the 14th and 15th, which is a Saturday and Sunday, with the young adults. We'll be working with them during the day, and then we'll start and go into a week intensive class with the adults. And that will be going in the evening. And we also discussed doing something that's kind of fun and very popular at our school. Is Michael also is a photographer, so he has lots of his students that want him to do headshots.
Yes.
He might offer a half day of doing headshots for some people that might want that.
Okay.
Yes, that's very important.
Yeah.
The headshots are very important.
There we
They
go.
are.
Yes.
I mean, you know, it's the first impression that somebody looks at that, you know, makes them really decide whether they want you or not, which is good and bad.
Mm-hmm.
You're always looking for the look, and so you're hoping that you have the look. And Michael's great about capturing what you're telling in your eyes,
Yes.
and that's very revealing and important when you're doing a headshot. But we're also really considering doing a business workshop in the evening one night, because we feel like explaining to the people the ins and the outs of the business, kind of the behind the scenes about it, is so helpful. And he has been in this business for so long that, you know, we thought we could invite the parents of the teenagers and kids, and also the adults that would be taking the class, to come and listen to the business side of it, because it's so resourceful of what he and the information that he gives them. It's
Sounds
really,
marvelous.
Really important.
That's right. Now, I have an amazing actress here as well, and tell me your age.
I'm 17.
I can't believe it. My goodness. And tell them where you have performed already.
Well, with my acting, I have been in the Dolphin Tale 2 movie, and I was also in a movie called America, A World Without Her, which was, you know, kind of in the political section of movies. Thank you.
Nicole, stay on there. This is for you and Michael.
Yeah, so I have done those things, and I've taken a lot of acting classes, and I am a singer, so I've also been in, you know, my own music videos, of course. And yeah, I love everything about it, just being able to be different characters and, you know, kind of explore all these different parts of yourself and these personalities that you can kind of hone into. It's a really, really cool experience.
Do you have an agent now?
I do not have an agent right now. I'm working with a producer, and I'm kind of with Ben's modeling, but it's
perfect.
Yeah, it's for my modeling and everything like that.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So, you know, also too is, what about scores for movies and so forth? Are you working with singers? Is Michael still, you know, is that a possibility that if there's singers like herself that they can send their information over to you?
Well, you know, talent is talent, and it's always good to have a suitcase of different special things that, you know, you're good at. So, absolutely. I mean, you know, he's always open, and again, that's why it's so important that he wants to take his acting classes on the road, because he wants to share from him being a director the point of view. Learning from another actor is fantastic, and they have great stories and experiences to share.
Yes.
But to be, you know, to be taught by a director of what they're looking for and how, when they say a certain thing, how they want it, or, you know, when he quickly has you do a monologue for him and then he has you change it up completely in a different way that you weren't even thinking that it would be possible, and how you have to think on your feet. And those are really important skills that you need to have in your craft as an actor.
Is this something like improvisation?
Well, improv is part of it, but improv is a wonderful practicing skill. Definitely for when you do more commercial work. TV and movies is much different. And but he does it all. So he's done over 1,000 television commercials. That was the big thing that he did in the 80s and 90s. That's when I met him, when he was doing a commercial at Club Med, and I was living in the Bahamas. So,
wow.
That's
so cool.
Yeah.
So,
love does happen on set.
There we go.
That's true.
Now, when you saw the video of Michael, what did you think when he was talking about, I'm a director, take my classes? I think both of you had seen it. What did you think of that video? How did you go, wow, I want to take this?
I mean, just, having the chance to, like she was saying, having the chance to learn from a director what the director wants to see and all of that. Having that opportunity is just amazing, and, you can't really get any better than that. And learning direction directly from them, it kind of helps you and excels you more. And the class looks amazing. It looks so much fun. And, even when she was saying the business classes, I definitely would love to go to that too with my mother.
That's what I was asking, because your age group, that's what I want to get some feedback. But Nicole, we're going to get back to you. We have about 15 minutes left. We're going to play some of her music. So please tune in, or I'll send you the show afterwards. So thank you so much. And I'll give everyone your website or your phone number to call to book this, or I'll be helping you through that as well.
Absolutely. So I'm busy at work in my office today working on putting together the proposal and how we're going to be able to launch this for y'all by next week. So you can go to mgafilm.org. So it's mgafilm.org. And you can look at our website and kind of check out and see what our classes are that we do here in Charleston, South Carolina. I did put a little flash blurb about MGA going on the road to Tampa. So we're excited about that.
Well, I got people in South Miami. I got people in New York. Everybody's jumping on board saying, I want to help. But Nicole, we got to go. We're going to have you come back, and Michael next week. And thank you for calling in.
Sure. All right. Y'all have a great weekend. Take care.
Thank you. God bless.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
They're in South Carolina with all the flooding, so I heard.
Wow. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so here we go. We're going to play all of her music, the whole song.
Oh, good.
Champion till the end. Oh, 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 oh.
Folks, do you guys have a 401k, life annuity, or retirement plan? Well, I've got good news for you. Tax and financial guru Daryl Madison will be able to help you understand funding, financing, and investing in this turbulent financial season. Call him, the tax and financial guru, Daryl Madison, at 813-872-9900. That's 813-872-9900. Tell him you heard about him from Miss Florida Diva of the Reese radio show, Hollywood Connections, Tan Talk 1340 on your AM dial.
Tampa Bay's premier Christian, gospel, and hip-hop recording studios. Glory Sound Studios. Located in West Tampa, 2502 North Howard Avenue. www.glorysoundstudios.com. Where artistry meets ministry. Glory Sound Studios. 813-304-3303. 813-304-3303. Glory Sound Studios.
I never knew just how much God loved me until
813-304-3303. 813-304-3303. www.glorysoundstudios.com.
Tampa Bay's Tan Talk. Entertaining and informative radio for the Sunshine State.
I'm Dawn Reese. We're back, and thank you, listeners out there. This is Hollywood Connections to help you get connected in show business, and that was a fabulous song.
Thank you so much.
Miss Superstar, you gave me chills, and it's like,
Thank
wow.
you.
Very talented.
I know.
Thank you.
And you've actually been performing at the baseball games and opening up?
Yeah, I have performed the national anthem a few times for the Rays baseball game.
Oh,
right?
marvelous.
Thank you. And then I've been doing the Tampa Bay Yankees as well. I open up for them a lot.
Wow.
Good.
Thank you.
And your beautiful mother. Say hi and tell everybody who you are.
Hi, I'm Michelle Turner. I'm Maya's manager, and until she's 18, and then and then I also act as well. I was in Dolphin Tale 2 and America that Dinesh D'Souza did here in Fort DeSoto, part of it. So, and then I've done some HSN slots with Jennifer Flavin Stallone for her Insta Talk.
Oh, I helped you with Joy.
Yes, and Joy Maggiano, right, for the luggage line.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
I know. I love Rob Anderson. I'm still I just put people on for Randy Jackson and Keith Urban.
Awesome.
So we're really excited. My fiance got the guitar and he's been practicing. I got a quick story real quick. I got 10 minutes. So the other day he has the guitar on for the DVDs and I'm like, ooh, that's really cool. He's trying to learn the chords and all of a sudden I didn't know he stepped out. And then all of a sudden I hear him play and then I'm like, oh, honey, that sounds really good. And I walk in the
Keith
other room.
Urban?
Yes.
Sorry, I jumped to the conclusion.
I was like, keep practicing, dear. But he's way ahead of me. And I know he's listening. And we have a special VIP guest on the line. We've got Josh Moreland. I know your name. Are you there?
How are you? I am here.
This doesn't happen to be somebody that knows by the name of Jay?
Yes, Jay Smooth, a.k.a. Josh Moreland.
I didn't know that was you. I know Shai told me to hook up with you. And I was just bragging to everybody. You were on what show?
Oh, my God. First I did American Idol in 2008, season 7.
Right.
I've done countless tours in Europe. It's been a very, very good run over there. We have a song now that's number 33 on the chart called Fire.
Wow.
So it's doing well, and I'm thankful to God that things are happening.
Now you're hooked up with
way.
you hooked up with Shai Figaro, ShaiFigaro.com, top designer to the stars.
Yes, we did a show out in Vegas together. Me and Shai, we've been friends for a long time, just as well as you and I, Miss Dawn Reese, and so it's just been a really good situation. And we went out there, created a show called Vegas Runway, which I thought was very impactful for the Vegas community, and it was just a great show altogether. His designs are amazing.
We're going to play your song. I know, is Shy with you right now? Is he on the air with us? Hi, Shy.
Yes,
Hello.
Hi.
Did you hear our amazing singer here also in the studio with us? You need her on the runway with singing live as well. Her and Jay would be great together.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
That'd be awesome.
Yes.
That would be awesome. We're going to have another Vegas runway 2016 in February, so we can collaborate.
Oh,
Yeah, I would love that.
I've got a friend doing the pre-Grammy events down there. He wants to revive that, and we'll talk about that for sure. And that would be so cool. And ShyFigaro.com, he is a fashion designer to the stars and major artist, so I'll make sure you guys connect with him also.
Okay.
But Mr. Josh Moreland, do you remember how we met?
Oh my goodness, such a long time ago. I remember I was working in a retail store, and you
Best
and
Buy, I
Paul
think.
Murray, you and
Paul Murray?
walked in.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, you guys walked in, and it was like we just connected immediately, and you guys had great things to say, and we just kept being friends from that day on.
I know, and that's how you guys met. I want to go back. I always thank people how we met. We met through Paul Murray.
Yep.
He found you two where? Remember, you were at some event?
Yes, we're actually
Yeah.
down in Miami at a hotel. I was singing at a fashion show kind of showcase.
Oh.
And he was there filming. And so, we kind of exchanged business cards and we stayed in contact. And then he's like, hey, where do you live? And we told him. And he's like, oh my gosh, I have this friend, Don Reese, down there. And I think you guys, would really love each other. You should hook up. So.
Oh, he produced about probably a year of my show on PAX TV,
Yeah.
Mr. Paul. Have you seen Paul lately?
No, I haven't seen Paul. I actually just seen his picture on my Facebook just recently. So it's very funny that we're speaking today. That's awesome.
I know. I'm looking. I saw it when you sent over to Josh Moreland. I went, wait a second. I know. I saw your picture of like Mr. Superstar. How did it?
I transitioned into my birth name, and it's been a great run. Because the thing is, I wanted to make sure that when I left this earth that I left with my birth name, and it had the legacy attached to it. So
sure.
I'll always love J Smooth, and I'll always represent. But I want to leave with my name.
Okay. Now I know Yevon has a question for you.
Yes, I'd like to know what happened to you after American Idol.
Well, I didn't win. You would probably be in a different situation.
But you got the hits on YouTube.
Well, I did get a lot of hits on YouTube. Yes, I did get a lot of hits on YouTube. That was a very good blessing. The thing is, the good thing about American Idol is, even if you go on the show, you don't have to necessarily win the competition, but you still won.
But you still won. Yes, that's what I was going to say.
Because
it opened doors.
Yes.
It opened so many doors for me, and especially to the European market for me, European and Asian market, because as soon as they finished airing my part on TV, I was getting calls from everywhere. My first tour to Europe got booked through that. Yeah, it was just so many different blessings that came from it, and it just put me on a different platform where I was able to be in front of a lot more people and spread my music and my warmth towards their lives and things like that. So,
now who's managing you now? Who's your agent? Or are you doing it yourself?
I'm independent, but I have a very strong team out here in LA. I have different branches all over the place, mainly in Florida and LA and in Europe. So
nice.
I have and they all just collaborate, when it comes to the management, and we get everything done. So, but the thing is, you got to have a team, and you don't want to do this world of music without a team. So.
Right now, our superstar to the left here has a question for you.
That's congratulations on your song being on the charts. That's amazing.
Thank you.
Can I ask you what your inspiration behind the song and the lyrics were?
Question.
Well, the name of the song is called Fire. Basically, sometimes you get to parties or whatever, or you just want to have a good time. You don't want to stress out about anything. You want to hit the dance floor. Don't worry about anything what's going on. And sometimes you get to the point of where I'm just going to just give it all I got. I'm not going to be shameful or whatever. And that's what the song came from. I just wanted to have a good time, and I wanted to just bring out the fire in me, because I'm a dancer. I love to dance. So
awesome.
I wanted to,
Well, we
wanted to get that electricity on the floor.
We're going to have you back. I know we have 3 minutes, and I want to play your song. And stay on the line. And Shy, we love you so much over there, and we look forward to working with you again. And Yevon, any last words before we play his music?
Just keep on doing what you're doing.
Okay, and you're judging a pageant tomorrow?
Yes, I'm judging a pageant for sickle cell.
That's right.
Yes.
That's right.
And then first annual sickle cell. Yes.
Yeah, she'll be out in Brandon.
I'm very excited about that because a lot of people suffer with that.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
And any last words?
If you need my support.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Oh, I want to give a shout out to the people in D.C. for the Million Man March. It's going on today.
Yes.
Yes, that's what I wanted to do.
May I give a shout out to Robbie Wells, who's speaking? I support him. He's a presidential candidate that's a friend of mine who's speaking at the Million Man March.
Okay.
So yeah, I want to give a shout out to him because he has a great platform. He has a lot of good things in store for the United States. So.
Yes.
Okay, and then we're going to play your music. We got to go because we got 2 minutes. Any last words real quick?
I just want to say best of luck to you. Again, congrats on your song, and just, keep doing what you're doing. You seem to be doing amazing, and I hope to meet you one day.
It'll be soon. And Michelle, any last words?
No problem.
The same thing, and I think it's awesome that you're touring in Asia and Europe. We had thought about that too for Maya because we know you can make like a really good connections over there.
Yes, we need to hook you guys up and get more on that. And thank you so much.
you.
Let's play your music before we go out, and we are ready. Thank you for listening to Hollywood Connections.
Yes, have a good
Listen to this music. We love
Thank
it.
you. God bless you all.
Thank you.
This is Josh Moreland, a.k.a. Jay Smooth, was on American Idol. We'll play the whole song out, and we're out, but we're here.
You'll have the time of your life, no matter where you come from. You're feeling your best, lost in the moment it's on. Have the time of your life, take it all inside. Can't believe your eyes, must be something. It's so good to be you. Tattooed on your shelf, far from reality, free in the moment. Don't it feel good? Don't it feel good? The party's on stupid. You found a way out, loving yourself. Don't it feel good? Don't it feel good?
WTAN, Clearwater, Tampa Bay. WDCF, Dade City, Tampa Bay. WZHR, Zephyr Hills, Tampa Bay. Listen.
I-95 closed. Casualties soar in Turkey. I'm Michael Toscano. The death toll now 19 in South Carolina flooding. There are flash flood watches and evacuations again today as showers and thunderstorms move through. Part of the East Coast's major north-south route, I-95, remains closed because of worries about bridges. Governor Nikki Haley.
Divers are right now in the water assessing the bridges. They are moving swiftly to get this work done, but it's all about safety.
The death toll in Turkey now rising to 97. The number of wounded now placed at 400 after two powerful bombs exploded during a peace march in the capital of Ankara. Arwa Damon on the case.
Turkey was never going to be able to fully insulate itself from the violence inside Syria. The refugee crisis here is putting quite the strain on the country.
Two major political decisions being made this weekend in Illinois. GOP Congressman Paul Ryan reconsidering calls to run for Speaker of the House in Delaware. Vice President Joe Biden's family talking about whether he should run for president. I'm Michael Toscano. On the National Mall in Washington today.
In the name of our